Today, millions of LGBTQ plus Indians can live with more freedom than ever before, but that freedom wasn't handed to them. It was fought for by ordinary people who dared to challenge centuries of prejudice, colonial laws, and public silence. For decades, LGBTQ plus people in India lived mostly invisible lives. Many feared rejection from their families, discrimination at work, and even arrest because of a colonial-era law known as Section 377. Introduced by the British in 1861, Section 377 criminalized what it called unnatural offenses. Although rarely enforced, it created fear and gave society another reason to discriminate against LGBTQ plus people. In the 1980s, the HIV/AIDS epidemic reached India. Fear spread quickly. Instead of compassion, many people living with HIV faced discrimination, stigma, and isolation. In 1988, a group of activists formed AIDS Bhedbhav Virodhi Andolan, or ABVA. They began by fighting discrimination against people living with HIV, but soon they realized that LGBTQ+ people were facing many of the same injustices. In 1991, ABVA published a groundbreaking report called Less Than Gay. It openly discussed the lives of gay men in India and argued that Section 377 violated human rights. It was one of the first documents in India to make this case publicly. ABVA also became the first organization to challenge Section 377 in court. Their petition did not succeed, but it planted an idea that would inspire future legal battles. During the 1990s and early 2000s, more organizations joined the movement. Support groups, health organizations, and LGBTQ+ activists across India began demanding dignity and equal rights. In 2009, the Delhi High Court ruled that criminalizing consensual same-sex relationships violated the Constitution. For many LGBTQ+ Indians, it felt like history had finally changed. But only 4 years later, in 2013, the Supreme Court reversed that decision. Once again, Section 377 became law. Many in the LGBTQ+ community felt heartbroken. In 2014, the Supreme Court recognized transgender people as a third gender and affirmed their fundamental rights. Even during difficult times, progress continued. In 2017, the Supreme Court declared that privacy is a fundamental right. The judges also recognized that sexual orientation is part of a person's identity and dignity. On 6th of September 2018, the Supreme Court finally struck down Section 377 for consenting adults. After more than 150 years, being gay was no longer a crime in India. In 2023, many hoped the Supreme Court would recognize same-sex marriage. While the court did not legalize it, it acknowledged that LGBTQ+ people deserve dignity, protection, and equal citizenship. The movement continues. Every right we enjoy today exists because someone fought for it yesterday. India's LGBTQ+ movement was built by countless activists, lawyers, journalists, families, and ordinary people who refused to stay silent. Among the earliest voices was AIDS Bhedbhav Virodhi Andolan, whose courage helped begin a conversation that changed history. The story isn't over, but its future is being written every day.